Hello, Wastelanders. It's Jewel Smith playing Fallout 4 as Rose, the Nuka-World Raider overboss. A lot has happened in the past few days. Yesterday was Try It Tuesday, and I live streamed the Frozen Snowball Fight game, which is a two-player free Disney game with the Frozen theme, Frozen characters, and all of that. And I had a special guest, which was Baby Jewel Smith, joined me for Try It Tuesday to try out that game because she really likes Frozen. Now, something else that also happened. Monday, I did a live stream. It was kind of late, later than usual. And after I had finished streaming, I continued working on the Nuka-World Red Rocket Raider outpost. And then while I was working on that, I had this crazy idea. I said, you know what? Gage has been glitched in my game. He obviously likes me. He's tried to give me a few of his Affinity dialogues. But what happens is, and this is a known thing, I've read about it online, you will reach a certain affinity level with him, and he'll try to initiate a conversation with you, but then you get interrupted by a battle or something happens, and it just cuts off the conversation. Then the game proceeds as if the conversation happened, but it didn't. And you never end up getting his perk. And that's what happened to me. I've been running around with him for ages. He obviously likes me. I'd given up chems. I've given up alcohol. And that's saying a lot for Rose because my backstory for her is that she had an addiction problem before the war. And so, I was kind of bummed that I couldn't get his perk and dialogues. But I seem to have fixed it. What I did is I drank vodka and took jet. Now, I have lots of Raider stills at my Raider outpost, and so they're making tons of vodka. So we went to Starlight Drive-In, and there were like 50 bottles of vodka. 50 bottles of vodka on the wall, 50 bottles of vodka. And I took one down and didn't pass it around and drank it. And I drank every 2 hours. So I would sit in a chair and wait for an hour. Then I'd huff jet. Then I would wait an hour. And then I would knock back a bottle of vodka. Then I would wait an hour. And then I would take jet. And then I would wait an hour and take vodka. And I just kept doing that for like probably about 2 in-game days. And Gage kept disliking it and disliking it and disliking it as he does. But then instead of getting the breakup dialogue of him saying, hey, I don't like where things are going, suddenly I got his Affinity dialogue, the one that I had missed, the one, not the romance one, but the almost romance one. I was able to flirt with him. And now I wasn't live streaming when I did this, and I wasn't expecting it to happen, to be honest. It was just kind of something I wanted to test out, because I thought that maybe if I broke him back down to not liking me, then I could eventually raise his affinity and get the dialogues that I had missed. That's kind of what I expected. I was going to get his breakup dialogue or his, I don't like where this is going dialogue, and then live stream the raising of his affinity. But that's not how it worked out. He suddenly gave me his Affinity dialogue. Now, I was able to save a clip of that because on PS4, apparently, there's some kind of feature where you can retroactively upload a clip of the previous 15 minutes. So I uploaded a clip to my channel, and anyone who wants to see that, you can go and check out. There's a little video. It's about 5 minutes long, and it's called Fallout 4 Special Rose the Flirt. And it says, I fixed Gage's Affinity glitch. Now, this is not a fix. Some people seem to think that it was a fix put out by Bethesda, and I don't think it was. This is not something that came from the update. This was something that happened because I sat down and drank a ton of vodka and took a ton of jet and made him dislike me. And somehow that triggered him back down to the correct level of affinity. But now we got to try to get his affinity back up so we can romance him, and that's what I'm all about today. We are going to see if we can romance Gage. So I've brought him out here to Fiddler's Green Trailer Park because there's a little trick we can do here. Hey, Romaxis! Romaxis has joined us in the chat room. Yeah, I finally got him. Romaxis says, did you manage to get Gage to give up the goods yet? Well, his crusty Raider ass isn't quite mine yet, but close. I was able to flirt with him. I got the second Affinity dialogue, and was able to flirt with him. And he was receptive to that flirting. And so now I got to work on getting him to romance me. I had a perk that prevented me from becoming addicted to chem. So all the jet that I took didn't have that effect. However, I didn't realize that I could still get addicted to alcohol. And so I ended up addicted to vodka. And I had to take some Addictol after getting that affinity dialogue from him. It was kind of weird because he really dislikes alcohol. And then here I am knocking back like 20 bottles of vodka, and then suddenly he's like, hey boss, you know what, you're pretty awesome. And I was like, oh, way to go, Bethesda, good programming, excellent, good job. Anyway, so here we are. This is this weird safe. We can lock the safe. There we go. We can lock the safe with the terminal and then unlock it. And that will make him like us. Gage likes it when I pick locks and when I steal things. Now, I suppose I could go somewhere and steal a whole bunch of stuff, and he would like that too. So, see, I've picked the lock.
You got some nimble fingers there, huh?
Yeah, well, you're going to find out all about it, Gage. See, I said he liked that. So I'm going to sit down. I think there's a cooldown period, so I'm going to have to wait an hour or two, just like I had to do with the vodka and jet. Hey, South Pole Squadron, how you doing? And Kimberly, sorry, I saw you in there too. I meant to say hello. Yeah, Romaxis says, if only a single pill would cure addiction in real life. Yeah, no kidding. Well, it's just like stim packs, you know. If only we could just, you know, hey, I broke my leg, injection. Oh, I'm fine now. Right. That would be nice. Alright, let's see if an hour. I might have to wait 2 hours. I'm not sure what the cooldown period is for his. You can't just pick it over and over and over in a row. You won't get the Gage liked that thing. There's like a little cooldown period.
Yes.
Oh, Gage liked that. Okay, so I only have to wait an hour each time. Oh, you're gonna sit there. Okay, hun. I guess I can't sit there. That's why he didn't want to sit in that one? Nope. Gage, you're gonna have to move. No, I want... Come here.
What's up, boss?
Here, come over here.
Over here.
You're the overboss.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, boss.
I like the way he calls me boss. I mean, I know I am the boss. I'm the overboss, but I don't know, it's just cute. It's a cute little endearment. Jamaica plane successfully defended itself. Great. I don't bother defending my raider outposts. Not really caring if the raiders can defend or not, or if any of them die. More will show up. There's already too many mouths to feed. I gotta get some more vassal settlements built. Yeah, it would be nice to have unbreakable bones, wouldn't it? Adamantine skeleton in real life. That would be handy. Well, you know, there's something sort of like that in dentistry. Here's the thing. When I was a kid, they didn't have sealants, it's called. I don't know, or if they did have them, they weren't covered by my parents' insurance. I didn't know anything about them. And when I was a little kid, I was constantly getting cavities. Really bad. And I mean, like, I think I've got more filling than tooth in most of my teeth. And now that I'm older, some of those teeth have to be replaced with like caps and stuff, right? So I had really, really bad teeth. But they didn't have sealants. And nowadays they have sealants. So like my kids, both of my kids they're almost grown. I mean, you know, Jewel Smith Jr. and baby Jewel Smith. And they've never had a cavity. Because they had sealants put on. Kind of like, you know, I guess I'm thinking of like adamantine skeleton, right? If you coated your bones with adamantine, you wouldn't break them as easily. And, you know, it's like with my kids. They coated their teeth with sealants, and then they don't get cavities.
Sweet.
That's awesome. Modern medicine. Alright, so Gage like that. And I can probably just, to be honest, I can probably just proceed, you know, normally, and he'll like me when I steal things and kill people and do various things that he likes. But I don't want to run the risk of getting interrupted again and losing the last dialogue. So I want to go ahead and try to get this here. I want to get that achievement in Nuka-World. Give it to me, give it to me. Didn't say Gage liked that. Why not? Did I not wait? Did I do it out of order? I want to get there's one last achievement I need to get in the Nuka-World expansion. And that is the Eyes on the Prize one for turning in 100,000 arcade tickets. But that's going to require me to like sit there and shoot spray and pray at that shooting gallery. Like, like 90 times in a row. I don't know if you guys want me to bother streaming that. Maybe I should do it, and then right before I turn all the tickets in, I'll start live streaming. Oh, right. Romaxis is telling me make sure you have charisma boosting stuff for the speech check. Oh, when he finally romances me? That's true. I was kind of worried about that when he was giving me the second affinity dialogue. And I wasn't sure, yeah, I thought I was going to get a breakup dialogue. And then we got to the end and it gave me the flirt option. And I was like, oh damn, I hope I passed this. But I did. I flirted with him and he liked it. Is there something in there? Oh, okay. Now, something else that I did off camera that I will have to show you guys.
Sweet.
Is I continued working on... Oh, it didn't say Gage liked that. Oh, maybe I'm exhausting his... maybe he's not in range. Damn it, Gage. Bring your ass. Where are you? Did you wander off, Gage? Oh, there he is. What you holding? He likes that shotgun. That's a good shot. With the trailer in the background. We're such trailer trash. Rose and Gage. I love it. That's a great shot. Alright. Alright, I think we'll just proceed. Let's just proceed and hope that if and when I get his last romantic dialogue, it'll go well. What is this? The New Squirrel, Tape 3. What in the world is this? I don't know if I've ever heard this.
Storytime Simon here with the exciting conclusion to The New Squirrel. Tomorrow we can get to know each other and become best friends, said Ricky to the Red Squirrel. The Red Squirrel made a sound that Ricky took for agreement, and the two squirrels curled up to sleep. Later that night, Ricky woke up to the sound of leaves rustling in the oak tree. He looked around. The Red Squirrel was gone. Ricky surveyed the landscape below and saw a pack of glowing eyes approaching the base of his tree. Cats! Ricky heard a voice from a nearby tree. It was the Red Squirrel. I'm sorry, he said. They were following me and I couldn't bring them to my tree. They would have eaten my family. As the cats ascended the tree and began to devour Ricky's friends and family,
Oh my god.
Ricky reflected on his decisions.
Oh my god.
His last words were, "I really wish I would have trusted my elders." The end.
Holy shit, I've never heard that before. That's horrifying. And then look, in here, there's a squirrel on a stick and squirrel stew. Holy shit, that's awesome.
You sure you want to?
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I never heard that. Fiona never found that, I don't think. But look, live and love. We got a Live and Love magazine. Where's George? Permanently gain 25% XP from persuading women. Oh, only women? It doesn't work on men? It doesn't work like opposite effect thing? So, okay. Great. And a green glowing fungus sticking out of that candle. That's totally not phallic at all. Alright. Alright, great. Weird trailer. Oh, there's more than one trailer. Yeah, because it's a trailer park, of course. Duh. Let's check out the other trailers. Oh, I must have the... Hello? The shit is this? How did I miss this before? I thought I'd been out here already. I don't even remember finding this as Fiona in my first playthrough. The hell? Hi there. Not that I need it, because I have too much power armor as it is. But okay. So this guy, who's still moving, let's sit on the couch with him. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh, there we are. He was in here with a suit of power armor. Alright. Let's get in it. I'll grab it since I don't have my armor on. The power armor that I usually wear, I do not have. Hey, Just Like Biking! Just Like says, what do you know? The damn thing works. I want to know if there's any more parts to that squirrel story. Are there any other tapes that I could find? Oh look, there's the glowing one. He's come back. Or is...
I don't see anything.
Get him, Gage. Get him.
Should have known better.
There you go. Is he gonna come up out of the water, or is he dead? If we come down here and disturb him, is he gonna get up? I can't loot him. Alright, well. There it is! The new Squirrel, Tape 1. So there is more to the story.
Hello. My name is Storytime Simon, and I hope you like stories, because I love to tell stories. This one is called The New Squirrel. Come with me on this magical adventure. There once was a young squirrel named Ricky who lived in a big oak tree in a city park. Ricky was a brown squirrel and lived in the oak tree with all his brown squirrel friends and family. Every day, Ricky would look out from the top of his tree and wonder what kind of squirrels lived in other trees. The older squirrels warned Ricky that the squirrels in other trees were thieves and liars. They were never to be trusted. Ricky had a rebellious heart and would not form his opinions based on anecdotal evidence. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 2.
Oh my gosh. Oh, right, and these are sitting there with teddy bears. So they're kind of like the old Teddy Ruxpin. Do you remember those? From the 80s? There was this toy. It was like a stuffed animal, stuffed teddy bear, but it had a little cassette player in its stomach, and you could stick a cassette player in it, and then it would like tell stories and stuff. You know, it would come out the cassette player, and it would talk to you. Hi, I'm Teddy Ruxpin. I was too old to have one, but my sisters, I had 2 younger sisters, and they had one. Well, one of them, baby sister, had one. Had a Teddy Ruxpin. I think. Maybe it was my middle sister. Maybe they both did. I don't remember. I was much older than my sisters, so I didn't have any connection with Teddy Ruxpin. I just remember them having one. But that's what this is. This is like Teddy Ruxpin stories. Because they're like little tapes with teddy bears. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, how have I not looted all of this before? Or maybe I did, I just don't remember.
I leave that behind. You're the boss.
Terminal. Can't do that in power armor. Stealth boy, yes. Alright, well I guess I gotta get out of this power armor. Here, Gage. Maybe he could wear it. That's it? There's nothing there? Huh. That's odd. I guess it's just there. Well, I was going to say so you could listen to the tapes, but you know, you can listen to the tapes on the Pip-Boy, so... Huh. Oh, Gage is going to sit down and have some lunch? Alright. Well, where can I find tape number 2?
Sun's going down. Be a little easier to sneak up on folks.
Maybe out here? Oh my gosh, there's lots of trailers. How have I not searched all of these before? Oh, I hear Ghoul. Where you at, Ghoul? Look around a short picket fence. Oh, just like it's telling me there's an underground bunker near the pool area by a short picket fence. Okay. Well, I want to find the second tape here. This is important. I gotta find out about how this story goes. We already know how it ends. I found tape 3. I want to find the second tape. Oh, this place is great. I wish this was a settlement. I love these trailers, and I wish we could build these in our settlements. These are awesome. Oh, there's a chem station. More glowing fungus. That one's dead. Wild mute fruit, huh? Can't pick that one. Yeah, so I was working out at the Nuka Rocket station after my last Fallout 4 live stream. I continued building on it, and I built an arena. I built an octagon, like a little mini arena. And I set up some traps. I didn't have the materials to make too many different traps, but what I could make was a raider trap, and a gunner trap, and a rad scorpion trap. So hopefully by the time we get back out there, they will be trapped, and then we can have an arena battle. I built an arena at Starlight Drive-In in my Fiona playthrough. Okay, we'd already come in here. This was the dead soldier guy, yeah. And I did some videos. If you look on my YouTube channel, there should be a video of like death claws and death claws versus robots or something like that. This is where we found the third tape. Alright, so just like Biking is saying that there's an underground bunker area around the pool. Look for the short picket fence. You mean like doors in the ground? Like it leads down into a fallout shelter kind of thing? Sort of like as underneath that one house in Sanctuary? Is it something like that? Alright, well here's the pool. There it is. Shelter. Oh my gosh, and it's really hidden really well too. I would never have found that. I don't think I've ever been in here before. Thank you. Okay, here we are. Let's see what's in here. Maybe we'll find the other squirrel story tape in here. Oh, and for anyone who's wondering, I do think the raiders eat this food. Like sugar bombs and pork and beans and stuff. Because I put a bunch of it into storage.
I suppose everything's got its uses, but that...
Put it into the workshop. And the dog food and everything. I put it into the workshop. At the Nuka-Rocket station, Raider outpost, and then when I came back later, it was all gone. Like they had eaten it. So I guess raiders can eat regular food items as well.
Yes.
Alright, this poor guy. Turn that off. Alright, here's a safe.
That's it.
Oh, 2mm. Alright, I'll take it. Oh, and a Nuka-Cola. I don't see a tape in here though. I need tape number 2. Hey, Garrett the Carrot. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by and saying hello in the chat room. We are poking around Fiddler Green Estates. I have found 2 tapes with parts of the squirrel story. Oh, that makes sense right there. Sure. That's totally normal. I can't seem to find the third tape, however. Oh, there it is. By the baby crib. Oh. There we go. Teddy Ruxpin. And the new squirrel.
Storytime Simon here. Welcome back.
Hey, Storytime Simon.
And here it is, part 2 of The New Squirrel. One night, a red squirrel appeared at the bottom of Ricky's oak tree and woke Ricky and his family. "Oh, please help me," said the red squirrel. "I am lost and have nowhere to go." The elders were quick to turn the red squirrel away, but Ricky scurried down the trunk of his tree and stood firm next to the red squirrel. He yelled up at the elder squirrels. How could you turn him away? Just because he's from another tree? He needs our help. Affected by Ricky's assuredness and determination, the elders agreed to take in the red squirrel. The red squirrel thanked Ricky for standing up for him. "You won't regret this," he said. End of holotape. Please insert holotape 3.
Alright, well, we listened to them out of order. So we already listened to tape 3, and we already discovered the fate of Ricky and his friends. So for helping the Red Squirrel who was from another tree, then they all ended up dead. So the moral of this fairy tale is don't help anyone else, I guess. Don't trust anyone or anything. Especially if they're from a different tree. That's what this fairy tale is trying to tell us. Alright, so we were here at Fiddler's Green. I was picking the lock a few times, trying to get Gage's affinity back up. Hey, Ray Bristow, how you doing? Oh, Garrett got Destiny 2. Is that out now? You know what I'm going to do while we're out running around? I'm going to do one more thing. Just Like Biking is with us, and the other day, Just Like Biking mentioned that, here we go, there's a smuggling compartment in this fallen airplane. We were out at the airplane, but I did not find the smuggling compartment. And Just Like mentioned it to me, or I don't know if you left me a comment or on the video or in the chat room or something. But I didn't forget. I needed to go back out there and try to find the smuggling compartment. So let's do that. Let's see what's in the smuggling compartment. It should be... Who the hell is that? Oh, it's Brotherhood. Hey, Brotherhood.
Detected. Curious.
Oh, dang. Well, right now I am friends with the Brotherhood and with the Institute. So I'm going to let them fight each other and not piss any of them off. I'm just going to go about my business. Don't mind me. Don't want to get caught in the crossfire. Oh, that's crossfire. I don't want to get into that.
Is someone present?
Oh, dang.
Initiated.
More synths. Good luck with that, you guys. Excuse me, don't mind me. Is this the smuggling compartment? Yes, it is. Hidden compartment. How in the world did I miss that? Thank you, Just Like Biking. Let's see what's hidden in here. I don't think Fiona ever found this either. This is not ringing a bell. No, I still have not chosen a side other than the side of the Raiders. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pistols. That's a lot of buff out. Holy crud. Skylanes Smuggling Manifest. Alright, let's take a look at that. Gage liked that. Alright, awesome. Inventory. Under S. Got a lot of crap in my inventory. That it? There it is. There. Smuggling Manifest. Let's read it. Source, Chicago. Destination, Boston. Cargo contents, Psycho, buff out. I don't think I found any Psycho, did I? Shotgun shells. Wow, cash. I don't think there was that much cash in there, but okay. That was this flight, right? Yeah, 1981. Okay. Huh. Alright, cool. Well, I don't think it was all in there as it was listed on the manifest, but okay. Alright. Oh. Let's loot all these fools. Oh, a Courser even went down. Alright. I'm gonna take that Courser uniform because they're kind of cool looking. I guess I could take all of this stuff and just scrap it. Why the hell not? Alright. More ammo right here. Mini nukes. Nice. Alright, so I'm assuming the Brotherhood won that little encounter. Yep, the Brotherhood are still standing. Oh, there he is, yep. Good job, guys. Let's go to Red Rocket. Garrett says, get your lock picking up fully. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean to get Gage's affinity? Or just for my lockpicking skill? I think I've already gotten all the lockpicking perks. That's why I'm able to pick master locks. But I don't know. Yeah, okay, so where I'm at right now in my headcanon with this, with Gage and Rose, is, you know, for a while I was considering romancing Dance and having Rose kind of fall for him and fall for the Brotherhood because she needed that in her life. But I think that's giving her too much credit. I think that's making her be too much like Fiona. And I want to be the opposite of Fiona. I want to be a raider. Mean and nasty raider. But yeah, I think we're going to romance Gage. I think that, well, and I've kind of grown. Gage has grown on me. Kind of grown on me like foot fungus. I got a bad case of Gage. So yeah, so I'm trying to get his affinity. I haven't been able to get it until recently. For anyone who's just joining us and may have missed me talking about it earlier, you can go to my channel and you can see that I finally got Gage's second affinity dialogue. Oh, the coffee tin. We want to save that. Let's go put that down here where it won't get used. And it wasn't fixed by a patch, at least I don't think so. What happened was is that broken? Was it attacked while I was gone? Okay, I'll repair it. I initiated this fix of the Gage glitch issue. I read online that it might be possible to fix it by lowering his affinity on purpose. I know that doesn't make any sense, but I basically went on a bender, drinking a whole bunch of vodka until I got addicted, and taking a whole bunch of jet, and it lowered his affinity to the point where he delivered, instead of delivering like a breakup dialogue, he delivered the actual second affinity dialogue, is what happened there. So I was able to get his second affinity dialogue and flirt with him. We're not romantically involved yet, and I still don't have his perk, but I was able to flirt with him. What else do I want to do here? Oh yeah, let's store the rest of the junk. Oh, the mysterious serum must have worn off. Oh wow, got a whole bunch of mods too. We'll store all those. Alright. Let's go stick this back up. We'll get out of the power armor. Oh, yeah. I must have been like... I don't remember being attacked. Well, when I was on my bender, when I was busy drinking vodka and taking jet, I wasn't paying much attention, and I noticed there were a few different settlements that were getting attacked. And I did not respond. I guess I'll put this one over here somewhere. Let's just put it over here. Oh, here we go. Speaking of getting attacked.
I like a good haul as much as your neck.
I'm still overloaded. What the hell am I carrying? Maybe I'm still carrying around a bunch of vodka or something. I've got a lot of buff out. Inventory management. Still got a ton of Nuka sodas. Don't need to worry about those anymore. I got the all sugared up achievement in my last live stream, so we don't have to deal with those anymore. I had no other reason to drink them, to be honest. I shouldn't be surprised that this place keeps getting attacked so much, though, because there's so much stored here, you know? I mean, I could totally understand people wanting to attack this place. I've got tons of chems stored here, tons of power armor, tons of weapons. You know? I mean, to be honest, I might attack it too, if it didn't already belong to me. But I guess as long as I don't store things in the actual workshop, then they won't get stolen. There we go. Alright, so who's out here? Was it taken care of? Oh, it's the disciples. Those assholes. They're constantly attacking this place. I don't have that? What do I not have? Circuitry? How do I not have circuitry? That's crazy. Oh, I'm not in power armor. I'm not used to not being in my power armor.
I thought we were having
Knocked his head clear off. Oh, he kicked his own gun. That was awesome. Oh, that's Sheffield. That was Ryan shooting her. My settler who lives here. Because I gave him a incendiary laser rifle, so I think he was the one setting her on fire. Thanks, Sheffield. Thanks for helping out. And apparently I'm gonna need circuitry to repair all of these. And Ryan is probably not open for business. Nope, because it's 7 a.m. I'm gonna have to wait about an hour or so for him to go open his shop. Well, let's store all these Nuka sodas because I don't need them. Of course, I could have been using them during that battle, huh? Here I am like, I don't need to use these Nuka sodas anymore, and then I'm getting my ass kicked. I guess I'll hang on to this one, but it's so powerful. I just can't imagine a scenario in which I would want to use it. But okay, we'll hang on to it. And we'll hang on to all these ice-cold varieties. Alright, now that I'm not hauling around 50 pounds of soda. You alright there? How you doing, Ryan? That's Ryan.
Maybe you can help. Our generator's busted, and we don't have the parts we need to fix it.
You don't have the parts to fix your generator?
I'd be glad to help if I can.
We're just missing a few key parts to get our old generator running again.
Okay. Gage hated that. Build, repair, generator. Well, Gage, you can hate it all you want, but this is my settlement, and so I'm going to help Ryan out here. Is Gage jealous of Ryan? I think that's what it is. Because Ryan and I kind of had a thing going. We had a thing. Ryan's been sleeping in my bed, like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Maybe Ryan is making Gage jealous. Alright, so here's the cryolator, which I renamed Freeze Ray. And somebody was telling me the other day that I could mod it, some kind of crystallizing thingamabobber, and then it would work better. Let's go try modding it. Crystallizing barrel. I need adhesive and circuitry. That's already got that. And it's already got that. Okay, so I needed to do adhesive and circuitry. And then it would be a really good weapon. Needing circuitry, Ryan.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
Are you? I just put a bunch of food into the workshop for you.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Great.
Always want aluminum. Can never have enough aluminum. Or adhesive. Or circuitry, apparently. There we go, circuitry. Ooh, nice, okay. Not seeing much adhesive though. Alright. Might have to go over to Abernathy Farm and make some vegetable starch. There we go. And it should be much better now. Not that I'm using ballistic weapons, but what the heck. I used the cryolator quite a bit when I played through my first playthrough as Fiona, before she got her fancy 2-shot legendary plasma rifle. She used the cryolator quite a bit. And I gave Ashmaker the big flaming minigun. I gave that to McCready. So we were fire and ice. We used those when we shot up the Institute.
If you're not ready, at least find some sucker to buy it off you.
I'm just gonna store it, Gage. I'm gonna put it in this display case. There you go. Isn't that nice? Way to go. Way to go, Bethesda. Because this thing won't be displayed. You can't display it in the large gun racks like these many other large guns. Like the junk jet and Gage's huge flaming thing and Eternus and the high-speed shredding minigun and the relentless harpoon gun. No, the Cryolator does not go in any of those. And I couldn't get it to go on any of the wall displays either. So good job. Good job, Bethesda. It gets its own little glass case there. That's what happened. Oh, Garrett is suggesting I get the airship, player home, and settlement. Oh, right. Okay. Garrett was talking earlier about the lockpicking skills. Getting the last lockpicking perk means the bobby pins don't break. Yeah, but it seems like a waste of a perk to me, considering that I've got like 300 bobby pins. So, You know, don't seem to have a problem picking locks regardless. I'm not running out of bobby pins anytime soon, so... Okay, there it is. Let's see. I should go back and get my power armor. Where in the world did I leave it? I probably left it at Starlight when I was having going on my bender to get... Oh, right, I gotta fix all this shit here. Hang on. I can't go off and leave Ryan unprotected. There we go. I hope I have enough circuitry. Build, repair a generator. But I'm not, hello? Report your... I'm not building generators here. This is weird. It's saying that it said 66% go report my success. 66 is not 100%, people. And I wasn't working on generators, I was working on turrets. Oh, this game. I swear. There we go. Oh. Is this one? This seems to be working just fine. And this one seems... This is the one I already repaired, though. Okay. Well, let's go report our success, then. Everything's all fixed up, Ryan.
You should have all the power you need now.
That's great. We really appreciate the help.
You don't have to pay me for that. I'm the one paying you to take care of all my shit. And risk your fine skin doing it. Sorry. Oh, Gage is right there. Look at Gage. Gage is like, what? No.
I hope you realize
It's like a porcupine in that thing. Big yellow porcupine. Yeah, right now he's giving me the stink eye. With his one eye. Going, stop talking to Ryan. Alright, fine. I guess it's no more Maddox. No more Ryan for me. No more Maddox for me. No more Reese. Rose has got dudes all over the Commonwealth. Alright, I don't like this being like right here. I'm gonna be like really, really anal retentive right now. No, detail oriented. Let's not be negative. Just detail oriented. I'm gonna kind of angle it right here. That's where I want it. Like that. Yeah, that'll look nicer. Take that out. There we go. Yeah, then we can walk around it and it'll be... Yeah, look at that. It looks very nice. Great. I'll probably find another one that I'll put right next to it. Okay. Let's see. Light bulb's working here. Okay, anything else? Oh, I should grab some fusion cores. I noticed that I'm getting a little bit low on fusion cores. So... let's take a few of these. I didn't want to take all of them, but okay. Fusion cores. There we go. Alright, let's not store all of them. I'll keep like, what? 5 of them? 8 of them? There we go.
But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not.
Okay. Where are we at? What can we do today? Oh, Garrett suggesting I pickpocket Brotherhood Knights fusion cores. Hey, there's an idea. Collar Cinder in Revere Beach Station. Alright, let's go do that. But I want to get my power armor first. Right, let's go pick up the power armor. I think I left it... see, I got into this power armor, and now I don't know where I left my other power armor, but I think I left it at Starlight. When I was drinking a bunch of vodka so that I could fix the Gage glitch problem. Anyone who wants to see that, there's a little 5-minute video on my YouTube channel. I finally got Gage to give me the second Affinity dialogue. And it didn't happen during a live stream. It happened after the live stream, and I was just kind of messing around, seeing if I could get it fixed. It's not a Bethesda official fix. It's nothing that came out with a patch or anything like that. It wasn't patched. It was just, you know, I had read somewhere online, somebody said that it was possible to fix the Gage glitch by getting the affinity back down. Like, you get the affinity up past a certain point, and you miss the dialogues, and then you can never get them again. He just doesn't reinitiate any missed dialogue. But if you lower the affinity back down by doing things he doesn't like, yep, there's my blue power armor, then you'll get him to reinitiate his affinity dialogue, and that's what happens. But PlayStation managed to save a little clip of that, so I could upload it for you guys to see Rose actually talking to Gage and flirting with him. So you can see that little video on my YouTube channel. I also edited out, you know, the other day I was running around collecting Cappy clues during one of my live streams. I made a separate video of just the Cappy clues. We had talked about that. I said, oh, I should take this little segment and edit it into just a video about Cappy clues for anybody that wanted to find Cappy clues. So I did that. So I'd worked on that video. I worked on the little Gage project, Gage glitch fix. And yesterday was Try It Tuesday, so I played Frozen Freefall Snowball Fight with baby Jewel Smith. Wow, this is a lot of junk. See, I told y'all these tribute chests were awesome. Wow, look at all this stuff. They're just pumping away. Nobody's actually using them. Good job. Well, we'll store the junk in here and the bloatfly meat. They can have that. There you go. Eat up, guys. Oh, I should have stored that back at Red Rocket. Alright, so now what have I got? I've got a Courser uniform. Leaded alloyed metal leg. I keep getting all this combat armor, but I really don't want it. Oh, I should try on the Nuka-World jumpsuit. Let's do that too. I have not tried that on. Fiona never got the jumpsuit, so I've never seen this jumpsuit on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, Gage. I'm gonna put on a jumpsuit. Doesn't offer any protection whatsoever. Hey, Johnny Dead Guys joined us in the chat room. Gaming with Kev says, are you a modder? No, I am not. I do not play with mods, and I don't make mods. Alright, that is the Nuka-World, the Nuka-Cola jumpsuit. Oh, it says Nuka-World on the back, too. Look at there. Of course, it doesn't really matter what I wear. Most of the time I'm wearing power armor. That was given to me by Sierra Petrovita during the Cappy in a Haystack quest. I don't know. Don't really care. But I have it. I've tried it on. Can it be modded? Can I get ballistic weave into this thing? I'm gonna scrap this. Nuka-World Jumpsuit. It can be! Ballistic weaved. Oh my gosh. Oh, I had no idea. Alright, well then that might make it worth wearing. Of course, it's pretty damn ugly, to be honest. I don't know if I really want to be wearing that around. If I'm being totally honest, I'm gonna stick with what I had. Operators. Oh, that's right, I bought this. Improved. What do I need? Rank 4 of Armorer. Alright, I guess I gotta do that. Can this get ballistic weave too? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I got the ballistic weave from the railroad finally. Garrett's asking, can you flirt with Sierra in Nuka-World after you let Bradburton live? I don't think so. I don't know, I didn't try. She didn't seem to have any other dialogue. But I can't remember if I actually tried. Alright, so let's change back into my outfit. What the hell was I wearing? Oh, right. The Brotherhood of Steel uniform. Pack leg. I think I was wearing that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I had. I'm pretty sure that's what I was wearing before. Yeah, there we go. Now I look like Rose again. Ah, I much prefer that. That looks way better than that dumb jumpsuit. Alright, cool. Cool beans. Back into the power armor. Yeah, well that's the thing. Okay, spoiler alert for anybody that doesn't want to know anything about the Cappy in a Haystack quest. We're going to talk about it for a minute. Garrett's talking about Bradburton. Alright, yeah, what you can do though, and this is what I haven't done yet, you can tell Sierra that you're gonna spare Bradburton, not kill him, get the jumpsuit, and then go over and flip the switch and kill him anyway. It'll make her hostile, however, and then you'll have to kill her. At least that's what I've heard. I didn't do it. I told her that I would spare him because I think Rose would be amused by the idea of Sierra talking his ear off and rubbing her boobs on the glass of his jar and all that stuff. I mean, it just tickled me to kind of think about that. So let her hang out with him for a while, but then eventually when I head back to Nuka-World, I'm going to go in there and I'll flip the switch and kill him. And kill her if I have to. I don't know. But we can always test that theory. We can see if she'll be willing to be... Let's see if I can see if she'll be willing to be friendly.
And it ain't smart to go asking about it.
And see if I can flirt with her or anything like that.
Right,
But
you're the boss.
otherwise, I think I'm going to have to kill her. Middle left leg. Here, have a left leg. How about that? There you go. Oh, he's already got a shawl on. Nice. I like my hipster shawl. so I'm wearing that. Combat armor, left arm. He's already got a left arm. What about Raider right arm? Does he have a right arm? There we go. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, he had the pack bracer on. That was 11. That was 10. Okay. Alright, well,
You sure you got everything?
I'll leave you be then.
Rocks you haven't picked up yet.
Gage. Gage giving me shit for carrying too much. It's fine, Gage. Don't worry about me.
Pack dominates.
I want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
It's like Christmas. I am Santa Raider. Handing out goodies to all the good little Raider boys and girls. Nah, we'll do these. Yeah, this dude looks pretty badass.
You ain't worth looking at.
What about this guy? Yeah, he's covered. Alright.
Hard not to preen when you're the best, ain't it?
Here to make some trades?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Like what you see?
No, not really. Thanks. Here, you can have that. Ah, man, I think I've just got, like, way too many frag grenades. I never use them. I always forget to use them, I should say. We'll just sell those. Hey, do you have 2mm? I gotta get some 2mm for Gage. It doesn't look like he has any 2mm. Oh, but he's got a lot of fusion cores. Alright, I'll buy one of those. Sure, I'll bite. Penetrating oh, right, that was... I picked that up the other day and Gage was saying he wanted it. I was like, really? Where do you want it? Quick, powerful sniper rifle. Don't care. Don't care. Oh, I'm still carrying around spray and pray. And this scatter gun, man. Oh, geez. I should drop this shit off at a Nuka-Rocket station. Alright, let's go do that. Got my blue power armor back. I'm feeling like Rose again. Garrett's asking, which is your favorite character? You mean in Fallout 4? Hancock. Absolutely Hancock. 100% Hancock for days. Yeah, Sierra was in Fallout 3, but she was like a little kid, right? Now she's all grown. Like McCready. McCready was in Fallout 3, and so was Elder Maxon, right? Only he wasn't Elder then. Garrett says, did Gage accept the flirt speech check? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That's what happened when I was drinking vodka the other night and lowered his affinity, but it unglitched the glitched dialogue, and I got his little speech, and then I flirted with him, and it worked. But I have not romanced him yet, so I still don't have the perk. We'll see if I can work my way back up to that, or if that one will glitch as well. Okay, let's go store crap. So much crap. See, having all this stuff is great if you're going to build up all the settlements. Like, in my first playthrough, you know, Fiona put ballistic weave in all the clothing, and she had lots of different outfits, and she had lots of different weapons, and she gave them to all her settlers in all the settlements that she built up. And it was great, but Rose isn't really doing a lot of settlement building, and the raiders come with their own equipment and weapons, so you generally don't have to give them much. Put that one there, and put spray and pray back up here on the wall. One of these days, if we go back to the arcade to get that Eyes on the Prize achievement, I will come back and grab it. and we'll use it in the shooting gallery to get 1,000 tickets at a time.
Back to the music.
It's a fast way to get lots of tickets.
Warren Smith.
Maybe I'll do a karaoke episode. What do you guys think of that idea? We can go get spray and pray, take it to the arcade, and just stand there for like, a half an hour, however long it takes, and just shoot at the shooting gallery. And we'll sing songs off of Diamond City Radio. How's that sound? Or maybe I can get a special guest of some kind. I don't know who, but now that I have 2 headsets that actually work together at the same time, so I discovered when I did my Try It Tuesday stream yesterday with baby Jewel Smith as a special guest, that worked really well. So now I gotta figure out who I know that I can invite over hang out during a live stream. Okay. Anything else I needed to store? Oh, right, I have the Courser uniform and the Nuka-World jumpsuit. Right, let's get rid of that.
Greetings,
Hey, buddy.
buddy. Airport.
Oh, right here. Courser uniform, let's store that. I don't think I need those cappy glasses anymore. We're done with that, so let's store them. I'll just store this stuff for now. And the surgical mask, I will store that. Maybe I can put the Nuka-World jumpsuit on display, since I seem to have quite a costume collection in the corner over here. Getting all kinds of junk. I don't know, maybe I should take it to Nuka-World and put it on one of the raiders at Nuka-World or something. Maybe that's a thing. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, we'll do that. Take it back to Nuka-World. Well, let's make sure I don't have anything else I'm hauling around with me that I don't need. Alright, I seem to be... 272. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. But I'm still hauling around a bunch of junk. Okay. There we go. Even better. 265. Nice. Alright. There we go. Lightened my load quite a bit. Come on, Gage. Hey, Gage.
Hey.
I think I bought a bunch of... Yeah, I got a bunch of 2mm for him. I bought some. There you go. Now you got tons. But he really likes this. Freezing hardened double barrel shotgun. Give me that. Oh, he's got my acid soaker too. Give me that.
Need something for me?
Yeah. I'm gonna go upstairs and see if I can make this shotgun any better for you. Because since we're here at Red Rocket, this is where I store a lot of my... Well, this is where I store all my mods. All my robot parts and all my weapon mods. So let's see if we can get him something nice. Make something nice for you, baby. Garrett's asking, can you change the settlement that the drinking buddy is in after you send him to a different settlement? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I think you can change him around. I don't know. Let's try that theory. Look. Yeah, you can move him. So I could send him to other settlements that I have unlocked, but I can't send him to any raider outposts. It would be funny to send him over to Boston Airport with the Brotherhood. Nah, we'll leave him here. We'll leave him here.
Hey there, pal.
Hey, buddy old pal.
What you...
Alright, Gage, let me see what I can do, if anything. See if I've got any mods to improve his shotgun, since he seems to like it so much. Ooh, I can do a sawed-off. Ooh. Wow. Oh, the range won't be as good, or the accuracy. But... superior critical shot damage. Yeah, well, I don't think he uses criticals. That's fine. Full stock. I can't do that without gun nut, huh? Alright, well, I guess there's nothing else I can do for him. I'll give it back to him, my little walking arsenal.
Hey.
Yeah.
Who reminds me of Jane Cobb. Like to keep his options open. Alright, so he's got Vera. Shanky Panky. Oh, Garrett was asking, what is the Swanky Panky? That would be a good name for it too. It's Shanky Panky. We both have one. I have one too. Shanky Panky is just your standard knife, combat knife. But see, I have one and Gage has one for RP reasons, role-playing reasons. Not because it's necessary in the game, though I have tried it out. I used it early on. Swanky, you got me saying it now, Swanky Panky. Shanky Panky is a play on the term, shank, to shank somebody with a a shiv or whatever, but or hanky panky, right, which is fooling around. So Shanky Panky I had early in this playthrough, and I did try it out. It was nice. It's super fast. Look at that. The damage 141. So really, it's pretty handy. I mean, I could probably really fuck somebody up with this as Rose. But then I got this one, which does 150 damage fast. So I named this one Shanky Panky 2, and this is my apple cutting knife. And then I gave my old one to Gage, because everyone in a survival situation should have a knife. You need a knife to eat with, you need a knife to skin animals with, you need a knife to defend yourself with, keep it in your boot, right? Cut rope with, whatever it is that you might need. Remove splinters, you gotta have a knife. Everybody needs a knife. So that's what that is. Okay, so I think we have stored everything that we can possibly store here. We've done everything we can possibly do here. Oh, right. Well, I'll take that back to Nuka-World next time I go. Okay. Under the collar. Collar Cinder in Revere Beach Station. Where is that gonna be? Oh, yeah. Reeb Marina. I remember this. Okay, so here's Finch Farm, Reeb Marina. Alright. We can go out to Reeb Marina. I think that's where I had to meet up with X688 and go out to Libertalia, maybe? Or was that over here? Nahant. Oh, it was at Nahant, I think. Hey, all these marinas look the same. Okay, we'll go out here. This is going to be right next to this satellite array where there'll be a bunch of mutants. Let's go. Let's go collar Cinder. Hey, Fallout is life. It says, you have any mods? No mods. I don't know why everybody asks that. You guys enlighten me, because it seems like almost like every single live stream I get one or two people that come in who, as far as I know, are not regular viewers and ask me if I'm running mods. Is that... Why would they... I mean, is it just like because people are curious? If my game is going to look different from the standard game? Or are they curious just like what mods I enjoy? Or what? I don't know, because I've never gotten into mods. I play on PS4, and we only got mods fairly recently, and we don't have the sort of extensive mods that like PC has. But no, I'm still working on achievements, and from what I understand, you don't get achievements if you have mods, at least not on PS4. And, I kind of like playing the game... Oh, what's going on here? That's not telling me what's going on here. Oh, legendary feral ghoul. Okay, let's go. I mentioned this the other... Why am I not in power armor? Oh, I took it off. Oh. That ghoul just hit me in the back of the head. Did you see that? Because of these damn long-ass cut screens that go on for way too long. Oh, I need more combat armor, like I need another hole in my butt. Alright. Let's go back and get my power armor on. I thought I put my power armor on. What the hell? Nope, it's still back at Red Rocket. Derpy derpy derp. okay. Fell out his life says because mods are nice. Yeah, I mean, some people get really into the modding thing and trying out all kinds of fun mods. God, there's this one mod. Sometimes I watch Fluffy Ninja Llama. That's a channel on YouTube that does a lot of Fallout videos. And I love them. And whoever they are, I don't know if they're male or female or whatever their alignment is, but I will use the neutral pronoun, they use a mod where it puts everybody in swimsuits. So they had this one video where they had all the different companions hanging around and they all had different swimsuits on, and it was hilarious. The styles of the swimsuits and the little patterns on the swimsuits and stuff. Oh my god, it was funny. And then there's a mod, I guess, that makes Dance look like Buzz Lightyear, which totally makes sense because now I can't ever hear Dance talk and not hear Buzz Lightyear. And it makes Preston, there's a mod that makes Preston look like Woody, which also makes sense. I still have blood on my bat. Alright, back into my power armor. I mean, those are fun, and those are funny, and I can understand why people play around with those. But personally, I don't want them in my game, because they're not canon. If I used any mods at all, they would be mods that would fix things that Bethesda should have fixed, or that do things that that are canon, that fit into the spirit of the game. Like in Skyrim, you know, there's the mod that makes the dragons look like, you know, Rowdy Roddy Piper or whatever it is, you know, or Thomas the Tank Engine or whatever. Like, I would never use those kind of mods. Or there's a mod that you can add, there's like an expansion mod thing for Skyrim where you can add Lord of the Rings characters. Which, you know, again, I can understand why people think that would be really fun and really cool, but to me, that's not, I wouldn't enjoy that. I like my games to have, internal consistency or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm the weird one that way, but that's how I am. I wouldn't want to mix up Lord of the Rings and Skyrim together. Now, I would love it if there was a Lord of the Rings game that was as good as Skyrim. I'd play the shit out of that shit. But I'm not going to put my Lord of the Rings characters into my Skyrim. It's like mixing pickles and ice cream. It's just not a thing. I don't want to do it. Oh, you're in power armor. Oh, one hit. One hit fucked you up. Look at that, buddy. Oh, that dog exploded. Nice. Who the hell's shooting at me? Yeah, this place is always thick with raiders. Revere Beach Station. Oh. And they always have a bunch of book return tokens and whatnot. There's a book return thing in here. Gotta pay attention. There we go. Oh. I think there's some shit down here underneath the pier, too. Hey, do I have grenades? I know I have grenades. Do I have them equipped? Yes, I do. Oh, is that Gage? I don't want to chuck a grenade at Gage. Oh, hey there, Raider Waster. Oh, Raider Survivalist. Okay. Well, you didn't survive long, did you? Uh-oh, Gage is getting mad. He's threatening to piss on corpses. That's when he's serious. Oh, he's getting out Vera. Yeah, he's damn serious now. Which one of you all is Cinder? I need some asshole named Cinder. And there's some games in here. Looky there. They got a sweet setup. You gotta give them that. Oh, I think this is the book. Is this the book? No, it's a video. Where's the book return thing? Oh, there it is. Book return machine. And they got arcade games and stuff. This is awesome. I will take that jet. Gage doesn't like me using jet, but he's not above me selling jet. Because he'll say that everyone, hey, you caught up with me, babe. He'll say that every once in a while. He'll be like, hey, let's look around for some chems we can sell back at Nuka-World. Just random iguana on a stick laying around? Sure. Alright, well, let's use this book return machine. I don't know if I have any. Garrett's asking, are you in Nuka-World? Not right now. I am back in the mainland. I spent a lot of time in Nuka-World for the past few streams, though. I have 82 tokens. I can get a fusion core. Yeah, that would totally be worth it. Sometimes there's magazines you can get in here too, in these book return machines. Hey Gage, there's a desk fan. You don't see those every day. That's what he said to me one time when I picked up a desk fan, so now I keep saying it. Because we see them every day. We literally see them like multiple times a day. It was just dumb of him to say that. But I know, it's part of his programming. Okay, so where is this Cinder person? Caller, Cinder, in Revere. Okay, I think they're inside. There's like a subway station underneath here. There it is. I think this is where Cinder's gonna be. Now, I'm doing this quest. It's a side quest from Mags Black in Nuka-World, and I accepted it because I was working on the achievement. If you do 12 side quests, you get an achievement. And so I had delivered a quest to her and then accepted a quest from her because I wasn't sure how many I had finished. Then I went over to Mason and turned in the quest to him and got the achievement. So I really didn't need to accept the quest from her. But I still have it. So I'm just going to go ahead and complete it. I mean, I figure what the hell. Is that a... Oh, it is a cockroach. Okay, let's go in here.
Like we're in for a fight. We can do this all day.
I guess I can pick up this rad roach meat.
If you can help it.
So I can give it to my raiders. Raiders will eat it. Raiders will eat any damn thing. I don't know if settlers will eat anything either. I guess I never found out. Because oh, day tripper. And a technical document. Thank you. And another damn desk fan. Gage, look at here's this desk fan that you don't see every day. Asshole. I know, I'm a smart ass. I'll never let him live it down. It's like I didn't let him forget he was fondling Dara's corpse back in Nuka-World. Look at there's another desk fan. I never let him live that one down either. Alright, let's see if we can hack this. I'll go down here. There we go.
To avoid delays, do not hold the door.
I'm through.
Yeah. Let's do law enforcement.
Powering up.
There you go.
On duty.
Anyway, go watch my Rose the Astronaut video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. We were riding the UFO ride with the hubologists, and then they all died.
Other side's chained up.
And then he was like messing about. I guess we have to go all the way around. Okay. Oh, thanks, robot. Thanks for taking care of that for me. Useless.
Attention, citizens. You may now resume your normal.
Anyway, he was basically what he was doing was he was pretending to be one of them riding the ride, because like there's these little areas of the game. I don't know if y'all have noticed this. There's like little areas of the game where there's certain animations. People will, people stand in that area. NPCs, settlers, whatever. They stand in a certain area and they'll do a certain thing, like push a broom or smoke a cigarette or whatever. And that's what that was. It was like an animation trigger where he was pretending to be one of the hubologists, or he was acting like one of the hubologists because he was standing in that spot.
Nice.
But ultimately, what ended up happening was it made it look like he was fondling Dara's corpse because her corpse was still in that spot. And it had like fallen down a little bit, and then he was like hunched over like he was grabbing her boobs. It was very disturbing at the time. I was like, God damn it, Gage, what are you doing? And that kind of put me off of Gage for a long time. I was like, alright, I don't want to be romantically involved with this dude. But then I kind of got over it and decided that, he was just joking. It was just a bad joke. Gage seems like the kind of guy, because he's pretty serious most of the time, and he doesn't fun around, he doesn't, he's not a jokester.
Got it.
Right? So he just seems like the kind of guy, like, when he does decide to tell a joke, it ends up not going well. Like, it's not as funny as he thought it was, because he doesn't humor well. That's my headcanon for Gage. Are there any chems? Chems in the John? There's usually chems or something in here. Alright, nothing. Oh, hey there. Makeshift bomb. Oh, there's another one. Huh. Oh, see, there we go. Chems in the toilet. Take that. Alright, I think we need to go down if we're gonna,
Look who it is.
Oh, let me get out of your line of fire, Gage. Who is it? Oh, some asshole over there. How do we get over there? Oh, nice. Can I get in here? Rose is not an intelligence build, so she doesn't have a lot of intelligence and she doesn't have a lot of hacking.
There we go.
Well, that was easy. Oh, hey there, robot. Oh, I guess I gotta turn him on from here. Oh, there we go. For some reason I thought this terminal was to open the door, not to activate the robot. Alright, come on out. Let's do construction worker. Garrett says, do you use Creation Club? No. And they don't eat your food, but they steal and break your damn power armor. Well, if you take out the fusion cores, they should not be able to take your power armor. If you leave a fusion core in it, then yes, they will take the power armor. How do I get to this guy? Oh, Gage handled it. But yeah, supposedly if you take the fusion cores out, then they won't be able to get into the power armor. Large Deathclaw Gauntlet. That's pretty cool. Alright. I don't know. I've heard mixed feedback about that, though. I have heard of some people saying, well, no, I took the power cores out and they still got in it. But I never had that problem as Fiona or as Rose. So long as I take the power cores back out, the fusion cores. Oh, that's funny. Look at that. Brahmin has balls in his eyes. That's too cool to mess with. I don't want to take that. But yeah, I know. I'm like, Fiona is like level 100 and... Gage, what the fuck? What the actual fuck, Gage? See, remember I was talking about them interacting with animation spots? When there's something like that, there's like an animation cue for them, and it will trigger whatever animation that is. And apparently his animation is he's gonna sit and eat a damn red steak. Alright, dude. Here, let me pull my weapon back out, and then he'll be ready. He'll be locked and loaded, and he won't interact with the animations.
Hope there's something useful to be found.
There you go. Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, Fiona is like a level 139 or something like that, and she's built up a whole bunch of stuff, you know, all the settlements. She's got like tons of settlers everywhere and high charisma and blah, blah, blah.
Too tight.
Yeah, I can't hack that. And I've had no problem with them running off. Oh, hi there. I've had no problem with anybody taking my power armor so long as I take the fusion cores back out of it. A kiss for you, and a kiss for you, another kiss for you. Night-night. Granny says night-night. Hey everybody, say happy birthday to Celtic Granny. I got a message from her yesterday. That's what Granny's Kiss is named for Celtic Granny, one of my longtime viewers and patrons on Patreon. Got a message from her. She said that she leveled up. She leveled up. So happy birthday, Celtic Granny. I don't know if you're watching this right now or if you're gonna watch it later. Sometimes she watches my videos later. Whoa, dang, dude. Can we get out of here? Is this door open? I think it's open. Oh, you're legendary, huh, Mercury? Freddie Mercury? That's what he looked like there for a second until his head got whacked off. These guys are pretty well. I mean, look at they got some combat armor and shit. Okay. I mean, they're not just like, you know, really awful raiders. Hey there, Cinder. Nope.
Max Black in Nuka-Town owns you. Get moving.
Well, you got some nice stuff down here. I'm gonna take all this. It's mine now. From one raider to another. Thanks. Alright, now I'm done with those. I don't have to do those quests anymore. No more side quests. For the raider gang leaders. Go on, get a move on. It's like she can't figure out where to go. Ooh, it's back here. Hi. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, chem box. Thank you. What's over here? I didn't go in here. What's in here?
Hey.
Ooh, more raiders. Oh, and Garrett had said earlier that they don't eat your food, but they do, actually. I mean, I don't think settlers do. I think if you're talking about settlers, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I always had enough food for my settlers, so they had plenty of, like, potatoes and mute fruit and stuff to eat, but, raiders will definitely, if I leave any food, like potato crisps or, you know, cram or sugar bombs or anything, if I leave it in my in my workshop and then I come back later, it'll be gone. So they definitely eat it, 'cause I'm not eating it. But yeah, I don't know if settlers do that. This is that guy that Gage shot through the fence there. What's in here? Oh, I killed something through it. Huh? Wow. Oh, okay. Is this the way in? Nope. Is this the way in? Yes. Oh, hey! Is this where they put the raiders that they don't like? But yeah, they'll definitely eat meat, too. Now, I've heard that settlers will eat meat. But the raiders definitely do. There's some kind of like priority list I've seen online. I don't know how true this is, so you know, don't quote me. But I've seen the list that there's some kind of like settlers and raiders will eat potatoes first, and then mute fruit, and then you know corn. Like there's like a priority list about the way that they will devour resources. Oh yeah, I remember this place. There's gonna be a whole bunch of ghouls in here. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, and then once they've gone through all of the regular like farm foods like that, they'll eat cooked meat first, and then raw meats, that might be stored in your workshop, and then I guess they get their way to like cram and, you know, potato crisps and all that stuff. I don't know. Cotton yarn. Why did you have cotton yarn, ghoul? Hey, look, there's another desk fan, Gage. Don't see that every day. Look at that! Look at me moving that crate, you guys. I didn't even know that was a thing until just a few days ago. I had no idea that you could pick up the crates. Can you pick up cardboard boxes? No, you cannot. No, that's just making me go out of my power armor. No, I don't want to do that. I had no idea you could pick up crates off of shelves and desks and stuff.
In the event of an emergency, please use call boxes to request police assistance.
But now I know. Hey, Dark Arrow! Hey, Dark Arrow says, hello, Jules. How the hell are you? Oh, I'm good. Dark Arrow is doing great today. Nice. Thanks for being here. Good to see ya. Oh, door is chained on the other side. Right. Okay, let's go through here. Alright, can we go back out again? Go up this way? Oh, right, yeah, because we tried to come in and there was a chain door. Ah, right there. Okay, we can come back out again. Excellent. We're done. We're done in here. I was just doing a little side quest thing for Mags Black and Nuka-World. I've already gotten that achievement. Now I have done 13 quests for the Raider gang leaders. Lucky number 13. Hey, Transfuse! How you doing? Transfuse is suggesting I make another spiked weapon and name it Rose's Thorn. Oh, that's nice. You know, I thought about her full name being Rose Thorn. That's her full Raider name. I did think of that way back when I first created this character. Yeah, I don't know if you guys all heard, but those of you who are just joining me, I managed to get Gage's second Affinity dialogue. Yeah, I did. So now, hopefully, at some point, I will get his third and final romantic dialogue. So let's see here. What I should do, Great Mentats is favorite that. So when he does decide to get romantical with me, I will pop a Great Mentat and make sure that it happens. Alright, so let's see here. Finish that. Return to Mags Black. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's go back to Nuka-World. I'm not doing Confidence Man. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not. Because I like Travis just the way he is. I did this, I might get around to it eventually, but it's not high on my list of priorities. I did it as Fiona, so I've already done it once. It's a fun quest, but it changes the way Travis sounds on the radio, and I don't want to change the way Travis sounds on the radio. I think he sounds sweet the way he is, so I'm just gonna leave it. Bunch of railroad crap, and I'm not even sure I'm gonna side with them. Don't know. And then I could go back to the Institute. See, I'm at this crossroads. I'm still at the crossroads. I keep delaying. I'm doing all these other little things instead of doing the main storyline, like running around in Nuka-World. And I may even head out to Far Harbor, right here, and maybe do all the Far Harbor stuff before I make up my mind about which faction I'm going to be with. Help defend Finch Farm. Nope, that's not going to happen. Clear the feral ghouls from Mass Pike Tunnel. Oh, that was one of those quests What am I doing here? Come on. There we go. Collect technical documents, secure viable blood samples, speak to Shank. Yeah, I need to make another vassal settlement also. My raiders keep complaining about how hungry they are. Clear the feral ghouls from mass pike. That's one of those like little side quest things that are given to you on the bulletin boards in Diamond City. I think I grabbed this from the Dugout Inn. But we don't need to do that right now. Alright, so let's go back to Nuka-World. What the heck? And I'll show you guys the arena that I built. And I'll turn in this quest to Mags Black. Dark Arrow says, yeah, I saw your video on that the other day. Finally right for Gage. It should have happened ages ago, to be honest. But it was glitched. So, that's fine. We got it fixed. But yeah, I did some stuff when I was not streaming. And I don't usually do that, but like, you know, I wasn't sure it was going to work. I didn't want to live stream like an hour of me drinking vodka. And then have it not work at the end of all that and have nothing happen. So I figured, all right, I'm just going to do it. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And nobody would ever know. But it did work. So now you all know. I'm going to head back to Nuka-World. We will leave the Nuka jumpsuit there. Maybe we'll leave it at the Nuka rocket station. Maybe we'll put it on somebody. Maybe one of the raiders can be wearing it. I don't know. Or we'll just put it on display. Help to Finch Farm.
Can I have your ear for a second?
Holy shit! Is he gonna romance me right now? Is he gonna... Oh my god. Yes.
Heads up.
What you need?
Look alive, Gage.
Still got something to say. If you have time to
He's gonna talk to me. He's gonna talk to me. He's gonna talk to me. He's gonna talk to me.
I'm all ears.
I just wanted to say that this, you know, the two of us working together like this, well, it's been a damn good time. I left Nuka-World with you, hoping you'd be the overboss the gangs needed. Seems like I didn't need to worry in the least. No question you know how to take care of yourself, which is more than I can say for most. But damn, if you don't have fun doing it, and more than that, I know you got my back. I can trust you. I can't say that about anybody else.
Oh my gosh. What am I gonna say?
You're damn right I've got your back.
I know you do, boss. And that means something coming from you. Really does. You know, I made some bad calls when I was younger. I ain't saying I regret the choices I made, just that early on, I was a little starry-eyed. First gang took me in when I was 16. Decent-sized group, fair amount of muscle. Only they weren't using it as best they could. Me being new and young. I didn't know enough to keep my mouth shut. Started making suggestions about how to improve things.
Oh, I can just picture it now.
Excuse me, Mr. Raider Boss, but I have an idea.
Yeah, that's probably about how it sounded. Eventually, the boss approaches me. Connor, his name was. I don't remember what stupid-ass name he used back then. The Harvester or something. It was never as intimidating as he thought it was. Laughable, almost. Anyway, at first I think he's pissed, like I'm undermining his authority. But he actually listens to me. He takes my advice.
He would have been crazy to ignore you.
Yeah, I think he knew that. So here I am, this teenage punk who's got the ear of what seems like the most powerful guy around. I'm on top of the damn world. Connor's always coming to me, asking what I think of his plans, telling me how much he trusts me. Can't lie, it all went to my head. After something like a year of working closely together goes by, we come up with this plan to make peace with a rival gang. We work the whole thing out in secret, where we meet on neutral ground, who does the negotiating, and what happens if shit goes south. I was more than happy to
He's
take
got
point
such a
on
nice voice.
with 3 of our biggest guys to back
I
me
love
up
his
in
voice.
case no one took me seriously.
Since we're talking about it, I'm assuming the story doesn't end with your death.
Brilliant. No wonder you're in charge. About an hour in, they're just starting to come around and realize the deal is in their best interest. And then, I hear it. Gunfire and explosions. Lots of both. At first I'm thinking, oh shit, something went wrong. Connor's gonna have to bail us out. But the more time that goes by, the more I start to realize what's happening. The fucker set me up, and I fell for it. See, he figured he's pumped me for all the information I was good for. Have me around for much longer, I'd be a threat to his position. So he used us as a diversion, something to keep the other gang's attention while he and his men ambush them. He gets their stuff, and I just happen to die in the crossfire. Perfect day for him.
This right here, Gage, this is why you can't trust anyone.
Don't I know it?
Just
I
like
find
the Red
myself on
Squirrel
the other
story we
side of
heard
something.
earlier.
Messed up, but alive. I can't go back. The one guy I thought I could trust tried to get me killed. Thought about going in shooting, but that was just anger, revenge talking. And I knew where that would end up.
That's right.
So I moved on.
He's a practical
Promised
dude.
myself I was never going to be that stupid again. Was never going to trust anyone to do anything but look out for themselves.
Life is hard. No way around it.
Don't I fucking know it. Ever since that day, I ain't trusted nobody. At least not beyond how useful they can be to me.
Which is exactly how Rose is.
You're the real deal. I finally found
That's why we
somebody
understand
worth
each other,
fighting
Gage.
with. Something worth fighting for.
Aw,
I
damn.
don't mean to make it weird or nothing. I'm just saying, this is a real good thing we've got going here.
All right, are we going to try this? We're going to try it without taking the Great Mentats?
There's nothing weird about it, Gage. I've been thinking about it a lot too, and I want us to be together.
Well, maybe it is getting a little weird after all.
Oh, man.
I'm not looking to screw up this situation, you know.
Oh, denied. Denied. I didn't use the Great Mentats. Oh, my God. Gage, how could you do this to me? For real. Oh, come on. Oh, man. What was he just saying about you can't trust anybody? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. All right, so now the decision is, do I go back and reload and do this again, take some Great Mentats and try to romance him, or do I accept that I have been denied and move on and have a relationship with Dance? Oh, my God, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know what I want to do. Reload. Transfuse is voting for reload. Oh, man. Transfuse says Gage wants to get into Rose's power armor. Well, apparently not. Oh, yeah. Dark Arrow saying no. Bang, bang, clunk, clunk for Gage and Rose. Yeah, heavy metal banging sounds. All right. Between my power armor and his crazy armor. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, just like biking is also voting reload. reload. All right. You guys are right. Hang on a second. Okay. Is it going to let me? I gotta say okay. And now I gotta load. Okay, the screen's going to go blue for a second. But I'm still here. Don't worry, I'm still here. All right, so if I reload, it's going to go back about 10 minutes. We're going to have to go through that conversation again. But this time I'll take Great Mentats right away. Man, I was hoping I could just skim by on, like, you know, fuzzy, warm feelings. But no, not when it comes to Gage. He's too cynical. Oh, man. Yeah. Dark Arrow says, no, you gotta reload. You put in too much time with Gage. I know. That's right. I got my hopes up and I got dashed. Oh my god. Gage, for real. See? That's just like you said. You can't trust anybody. You can only trust people to be out for themselves. And apparently... Oh, that hurt. It hurt. Alright, we'll try this again. I don't know. I'm tempted to just say screw it and move on to dance. Dark Arrow says I should bitch slap him. Oh man, we're back here. Have we gone inside? Is this before or after we finish the quest? Okay, return to Mag's Black. Right, okay. So we just gotta go back to Nuka-World. Kimberly wants to know, do you have any charisma boosting clothing? I think I do. I have some charisma boosting glasses.
Hey, can I have your ear for a second?
Oh hell. Oh, it's not letting me do, Okay, let's take some Great Mentats. Yeah, okay. I Gage just like that.
I just wanted to say that this, you know, the two of us working together like this, well, it's been a damn good time. I left Nuka-World with you, hoping you'd be the overboss the gangs needed.
Now we gotta go through this whole conversation again. Here I'm sitting here getting all soft, going, oh, I love the sound of his voice. And then I'm like, okay, let's have a thing. And he's like, nah, never mind, that's weird.
And more than that,
Ugh.
I know you got my back. I can trust you. I can't say that about anybody else.
Why would you say all that to me and then turn me down, Gage? For real.
What? You worried I'm gonna turn on you?
No, boss. Not anymore. But most raiders, you can't trust them. You know, I made some bad calls when I was younger. I ain't saying I regret the choices I made, just that
such romantic music
on,
in the background, all those lights going off.
First gang took me when I was 16.
Those, alarms.
Decent-sized group, fair amount of muscle. Only they weren't using it as best they could.
Hey, just like Viking says, wear the red crimson dress.
I didn't know enough to keep my
right.
mouth shut.
Starwolf says, hey. Hey, Starwolf.
About how to improve things.
Sounds like you were a real team player.
Yeah, that was the general idea. Eventually, the boss approached. It was never as intimidating.
Sure.
Anyway, at first...
Sounds like he was a smart guy.
Smarter than most, that's for sure. So here I am. This teenage Connor's always coming. After something like it, we worked the whole thing out in secret.
We'll just skip through all this.
More than happy.
We've already heard it once.
Next, you're gonna tell me something went horribly wrong.
Yep. All depends on your perspective, I suppose. About
hey,
an hour
Starwolf.
They're just
how you doing?
And realize
the Transfuse says we have re-engaged. But
gunfire and explosions. Lots of both. At first I'm thinking, oh shit. But the more time that... See, he figured he's pumped me for all the information.
Starwolf says, I love the Fallout series.
Much longer,
oh yeah.
To his position.
This is my second playthrough, and this is episode 90, so yeah, I love it too.
While he and his men ambush them. He gets their
I'm about to romance Gage.
I just happen to die in the crossfire.
It's been a long time coming, because he was glitched.
How'd you make it out of that alive?
I'll be honest, I couldn't tell you. You know how folks say it was all a blur? Well, it really was. I find myself on the thought about going in shooting, so I moved on.
Okay. You about done with the sob story here, Gage? Everyone's got shit they had to deal with.
Yes, you smart ass. I am almost done. Ever since that day, I ain't trusted nobody. At least not beyond how useful they can be to me. You, though, you're the real deal.
You're the real deal, like Red Eye.
Somebody worth fighting with. Something worth fighting for. I don't mean to make it weird or nothing. I'm just saying.
Well, you already
This is
made
a
it
real
weird,
good
Gage.
thing
You made it weird because you're getting all soft on me, and then I tried to romance you, and then you were like, nah, never mind.
I've been thinking about it a lot too, and
You
I
big
want us to
asshole.
be together.
Are you saying what I think?
There we go.
Oh, come on, boss. You wouldn't want nothing to do with me, not with the fucked up life I've had.
We're more than just a good team, Gage. You know it. And I know it.
Yeah, I guess we are. I gotta tell you, this wasn't really how I was thinking this little talk was gonna go. I ain't gonna go all sappy on you, but damn, boss, you are something else. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I found a piece of me I didn't know I was missing. I don't know what happened.
Which is a line that
next,
Hancock
but,
also says.
Ain't nobody I'd rather have with me.
All right, here we go. Having reached the highest level of affinity with Gage, you have gained the Lessons in Blood perk. Sleeping while you have a romantic companion nearby temporarily grants you the Lover's Embrace perk. All right, you want to go knock boots, Gage? Let's get the hell out of here. Where can we go? Let's blow this popsicle stand. Guess we'll go out to Nuka-World. Now, in my headcanon, Gage and Rose already slept together once. Not saying it was romantic or that it even lasted very long, but I'm just saying, when she was going away to enter the Institute, that would have been a suicide mission. And I think at that point, they probably would have banged each other before she left, because, you know, why not? But, you know, they've been together a long time. So, yeah, I was kind of wanting this romantic relationship thing to develop, because I think not just that they would be sleeping together, but I think they have a partnership of mutual interest and mutual, like, shared, you know, personality and values and whatnot. And, so, yeah, I definitely think that this would work between them. Remax is saying save. Kimberly is saying save. Yeah, we don't want to lose this. We don't want it to get screwed up. Dark Arrow's asking, how many hours do you have logged for Fallout 4? I have no idea. Where would I find that information? Is it somewhere in stats or is it somewhere else? Alright, so let's look at this perk. What was it called? Lessons in Blood or something? Lessons in Blood. What do I get? Thanks to your relationship with Gage, you gain 5% more XP per kill and 10 damage resistance. Well, that's not bad. That's actually a fucking useful perk. Thank you. Thank you, Gage. I don't know. Where do you find the stats for how many hours? I guess it would be in my saves, wouldn't it? Hang on a second, you guys, and I will look in my save files. And the screen's going to go blue. Load. Let's see here. Show all saves. Well, let me look at the Fiona saves first. Fiona's save says 58 days, 23 hours, and 55 minutes. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean 58 total? Like, that's 59 days. 59 solid days. So what does that mean? 59 times 24? Is that what that means? For real? I didn't know. Hang on. 59 times, I can't do math in my head. 59 times 24 equals, that is 1,400 hours just on Fiona. That was my first playthrough. Now, that doesn't surprise me because I spent a lot of fucking time building settlements in that game. So let's check the Rose saves here and see what it says. Rose doesn't have... Okay, Rose just says 12 days and 5 hours. So whatever is 12 times 24, I guess? Is that how that works? 288 plus PS5. So 293, almost 300, plus Fiona's. So what is that, like 1,700 hours or something? That's a lot of time. I think that's even more time than I spent on Skyrim, but Skyrim doesn't have the building component. See, the reason I've played Skyrim for about 1,200 hours altogether. 900 on PS3 and then another 300 on PS4, and those 300 hours were streamed. Those are the episodes that are on my YouTube channel. But yeah, Fallout 4 I spent more time in my Fiona play. The hell is this? How did they die? Uh-oh. Don't crash. Don't crash, game. That's weird. What happened here? Don't usually show up and find dead raiders. I didn't think that Nuka-World got attacked. Anyway. Starwolf is asking, what do you think of the new mods? There we go. Somebody else asking about mods again. I have gotten so many questions about mods and Creation Club and everything. And I'll say what I've said already. I have no opinion. I don't use mods, and so I'm gonna take these. Because why not? And I have no intention of using the Creation Club. I haven't looked into it.
The park's restored. Shame we've got to share it, but I suppose it'll do.
Done and done.
Made short work of that, it would seem. Take it. The proceeds of a hard day's work. If you think you've got it in you, I've got another job available.
Nope, no thanks, Mags. Fuck off.
Quite the upgrade over Coulter, aren't you?
Thanks, I guess. Alright. Let's go, Gage. Oh, Gage is gonna have a cigarette. See, I was talking earlier about the animation spots, these little trigger spots. There's one in Bunker Hill where McCready would stop and smoke a cigarette all the fucking time. Like, every time we were in Bunker Hill, he would just stand in this one spot and smoke a cigarette.
Respect around here. You gotta earn it.
That's what I'm talking about. There's these little spots in the game where the different characters will stop and perform some little action. And Remaxis says, oh, and I'm back, by the by. Okay, you're back. Dark Arrow says, myself, 1,389 hours, 6 times played through. Choose another faction each time. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, there's always something new. Always something new in Fallout. Even this time around, I mean, like I said, I played through as Fiona, did a lot of exploration, did a lot of settlement building. That was really the most of what I did with Fiona, was settlement building. And settlement tours and whatnot. But yeah, a lot of settlement building. Alright, I want to go out to... That's right, I want to go out to Nuka-Rocket. Oh, there's 10 raiders out there now. Yay! But yeah, this second playthrough, I'm finding all kinds of stuff that I didn't find, and doing all kinds of things I didn't do as Fiona the first time. Now, Mr. Jewelsmith, he has the Platinum Trophy, so he's done all the different endings and everything. I haven't gone that far. I don't know how many hours he's put into it, but he didn't really do much settlement building, and I think that's really the bulk of the time that I spent on this game. He didn't do all of that. I mean, he only built up the settlements just as much as he had to get through the game. But he did get all of the achievements. He didn't do the DLC, though, and that's another thing that adds a lot of time onto the game. Alright, so you guys, I was working on Red Rocket after my last live stream. Let me get out of my power armor. This Nuka Rocket place. Oh, that's Gage's power armor there, too. I wondered where we left that. Okay, let's repair. You lack the requirements. I need steel, huh? Okay. How am I running out of steel? That seems like it would be impossible. Because I loot so much stuff. Let's go buy some steel.
Mark's got a lot fewer places to get the drop on folks now. Still, the world
Hey there.
good.
If you need some
He
supplies,
should have a shipment.
you're in the right place. Let's see what you got. Here you go.
Oh yeah, and I'll buy some 2mm for Gage. For Vera. His Gauss rifle. A shipment of steel. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Anyway, this is a big settlement with a very large hotbar and a lot of space. Here we go. All fixed. Now I took the fusion core out of it. Nobody should be able to get into it. See, like this power armor and this one have been sitting here. And nobody gets in them. Nobody messes with them because I took fusion cores out of them. Alright, so I was working on this after my last Fallout 4 live stream on Monday. Okay. So here we go. This is what we have. I'll give you guys a tour of all the stuff that I worked on. First of all, we have a field being tended by bottle robots. So there is some food here. This settlement is producing some of its own food. Now robots have a default happiness of 50, so they will lower the overall happiness of the settlement, but at least we have food being made here.
Seems to be growing well.
Who the hell is that? Is that Gage? Gage, what you doing way the hell out there? And these robots can be assigned to the food. And so we have 12 food growing out here in this field. I'll pick some razor grain. Now let me pop into the workshop for a second and show you. Like, even as much as I've built out here so far, the hot bar is still, the little bar up in the top right corner, still only half full. So I was out here working on this settlement, right? You know, just messing about. And I thought, well, dang, I've still got so much room. What can I build here? And so I built an arena. And it's over there on the other side. We'll go look at that in a minute. And I built this little, like, guard station here. So on the approach, this is the far corner of the settlement. And it has these little stone pillars that can't be scrapped. So I incorporated them into the build. And I put a bus here. So there's this little guard post. And hey, look at me. I leveled up, so I took a gun nut perk, and now I can build better turrets. So I can have better defense. But, you know, there's just little beds to crash in here. I threw down some ammo and grenades. Little guard post out here. I haven't scrapped that tree because I might build something around it. I think that would be fun. I like to incorporate stuff that's already in the environment into the build because I think that to me feels more natural. Like if this really was, if you were really living in this post-apocalyptic world, right? You know, I've seen a lot of people do a lot of builds with settlements, and that was how I got started on YouTube and all this live streaming and Fallout 4 playing and whatnot, was my settlement builds. Because a lot of people do videos, and they build these huge, incredible settlements, and it's like giant concrete bunkers and castles and, you know, huge turret towers and, you know, all this stuff. And I'm like, you know, that's that's not what would really happen in the Wasteland. Like, I want my settlements to look like they were built in the Wasteland. Like they were built from scavenged crap from Nuka-World, and that they're just kind of half-assed, and that they're, you know, built up around the existing structures and stuff. Like, I wanted them to feel consistent with the Fallout world, and so that's kind of what I go for when I build stuff. That's why I like to try to incorporate the things that are already there. So here we are, the Nuka Station, the Red Rocket Station in Nuka-World. Nuka Rocket Station is what I call it. Oh, sorry, let me check up with the chat room here. Hang on. Okay, Dark Arrow says on Steam, if you're using that, it tells you how many hours you played. Okay. Hey, Gerald's joined us. How you doing, Gerald? The one says 70s. Damn, you're old. Yes, I am. Probably old enough to be your mother if you're under 30. I've been playing video games since the 70s. But thank you for reading my introduction. A lot of people skip over that. Remaxis says, I've spent 1,600 hours trying to get Gage in the sack. No. Fiona had romanced McCready and then turned around and romanced Hancock. But you know, it's funny, when Fiona met Gage, when she got through the gauntlet with Hancock, the first thing she said when she met Gage, when she walked up to him, she was like, hey, hey, how you doing? So, you know, I kind of had a little thing for Gage right from the get-go there, but I knew that Fiona would never leave Hancock in a million years. So anyway, so I got to romance him as Rose here, right? Let's see. Hey, Johnny Dead Guy says raiders fight each other on occasion. Oh, okay. Like even within the same raider gang or whatever. Johnny says McCready was hilarious in Fallout 3. Yeah, I never played Fallout 3, but I have seen video footage of McCready. He is a sassy little brat. He's still a sassy little brat. That's why I dumped his ass for Hancock. Dropped the fool and got with the ghoul. Remaxis says, I like how Piper will start randomly interviewing settlers about the Institute. I ran around with Piper long enough to get her perk in my first playthrough, but I didn't spend enough time with her to really like hear her interact with people very much. Remaxis says, I took her into the small church in Jamaica Plain, and she will actually sit in the church bench and pray. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Transfuse says, you don't do the duplicating stuff? I guess not. Is that the duplication glitch where you can get lots of materials or something? Remaxis says that guard tower seems to be slightly floating in the air. Which one? It may not have just like rendered completely. Not this one. This one's fine. But sometimes stuff renders weird from a distance. There's that one. Alright, so let's take a look at what I've done here at the Nuka Rocket Station. I put out this cool, like, raider thing in the front. It's got a blood trough. I was going to drop some bones and skulls and things into it. Should probably put some candles around it. It would look cool at night. There you go. What do you think of that? Oh, that looks awesome. Ah, there we go. Christopher Kirkland. Hey, how you doing? Christopher says, I typed fan fiction and you were the only live stream for that. Yeah, because I write fan fiction. On my website, link in the description, on my main website, I've got several Skyrim and Fallout fan fictions. I'm still working on a whole bunch, too. I got to get finished up so I can put those up. I do a lot of backstory and RP, role-playing, headcanon stuff in my playthroughs, and I talk about those on occasion. But thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Christopher says there's a way that you can kill all the raiders and free everyone. Yeah, I did that in my first playthrough. This is my second playthrough, which is specifically a Nuka-World Overboss playthrough. I'm playing as a raider, and I have a raider empire built in the wasteland. But my first playthrough is Fiona, and she was the general of the Minutemen, and she came to Nuka-World with Hancock. And yes, they destroyed all the raiders and freed the slaves. It bothered me, though, because even after you kill all the raiders, I think the quest is called Open Season. You kill all the raiders, and you can't take the shock collars off of the slaves in the Nuka Market and stuff, and you can't have settlers move into the different areas of the park. I think that would have been much more fulfilling if you could have freed everyone, and then they could have like taken the shock collars off and moved out into the park. The way that the raiders live in the park when you do the raider side of things. But yes, you can see that on my YouTube channel. There are several videos of my Fiona playthrough, and you can see her going around and killing all the raiders in Open Season. But today we are with Rose, and Rose is the raider overboss. Alright, so we have this cool... What the hell? That was a weird shadow. The sun just dropped behind the giant Nuka bottle and made a weird, creepy shadow all the way over here. This one by the car seems to be floating. I think it's just the way that it's, like, rendered. Alright, so we come in here. And we have more raider decor. Because I found a bunch of skulls, so now I can make things with heads on them. Ah, la, 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 la. Got my robot machine here to make robots to slave for us. Can't figure out how to go upstairs. And I built a couple little shacks up here. On the roof. Got some beds up here. Oh, hey dude, how you doing? Now this is a really nice place in here. And I kind of imagine this is where Gage and I have been hanging out while we're out here. I did that in a lot of my Fiona settlements. Because she had romanced Hancock, and when I would go around and work on the different settlements, you know, I would be there for several in-game days. So I imagine that we built these like little, we have these little rooms, or we have like a bus, or a little shack, or a little, you know, bedroom, or whatever, which is where we would, you know, Hancock and Fiona would live while they're hanging out in that particular settlement. So I have these little like home away from homes all over the Commonwealth. And I haven't done that too much for Rose and Gage, but this is one here that I built for us.
Hey, asshole, you're listening to Raider Radio.
And then we have the tribute chest out here. Yeah, I put down Raider Radio to make the Raiders happy. Oh, we have a tribute chest, and it's full of stuff. I will collect my tribute. Oh, that was a legendary. I didn't realize. I didn't know legendaries would spawn in this. Huh. Okay, cool. God, that's a lot of stuff. Alright. And of course a rad storm comes in. The I've got turrets placed. This is the raider assigned to the tribute chest. You have to assign someone to it for it to get full of stuff. It's kind of like the scavenging station in a regular settlement. There's a view of the field. I love looking out across the field and seeing the robots at work. I don't know why that tickles me. Carrying too much, huh? Well, let's store some crap. Panting, panting, panting. Let's make a storage container in here. Is there a place to put this on the wall? Can I put it? I don't like that. Can I put this underneath there? Oh, I can. Oh, cool beans. Oh, right. I'm carrying around a large death call gauntlet. Yeah, I don't need that. Store that. Oh, there's that penetrating combat shotgun Gage liked. I'll just store it there for now. Oh, I should put the pipe wrench on the wall. On the pegboard. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I got a right leg. And a right arm and a chest piece. Alright. Now can I actually get into the weapons workbench with that there? I guess I can. Okay, so I can still do that. Nice. Ooh, vicious. Oh, Dark Arrow's gotta go. As always, thanks for the stream, Jules. Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks for being here. Christopher says, did you see the trailer with the guy that gives you stuff? He was a brother to a game. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Down here, he gives you the Nuka love recipe. Evan's home. Yeah, he was a gamer. Yeah, they put him in the game. Yeah, Evan is a tribute to a fan who had passed away. There's a tribute like that in Skyrim to Eric the Slayer. Eric was a big fan of the Elder Scrolls games and had toured. I think I had read somewhere that he had toured the Bethesda studios, and was very well known amongst the fandom and whatnot. And then when he passed away, they made Eric the Slayer in the Skyrim game. Yeah, it's cool when they do that. Very cool. Alright, so we've stored all that stuff. This is what I want to do. I want to put... I need to move this up a little higher. I do not know why that sledge did not move with it, but let's see here. I'm gonna put the pipe wrench up there. There we go. And the super sledge. There we go. Nice. Alright. Let's look around in here. Now in here I've just got a whole bunch of raider beds. Because with the raiders it works kind of similar to settlers. You will get your charisma plus 10 But they just show up. You don't have to recruit them. They'll just appear. But I don't necessarily take care of them as well as I would take care of my settlers. Because they're raiders. You know, what the hell. Gage! Gage is hanging out, playing chess. Alright, so I put a little game out here. Red Menace. Got a little table out here. Got the Raider radio going. The operator training dummy. And I made little shops around here. So we have the bar with a booze still. We have the chems being sold here. Got a Nuka-Cola machine. This is the pick-me-up station. Hey, buddy.
Just looking to trade a little.
Fine.
Do you need something? Looks like you could use a left arm. Do I have a left arm or did I store it? I have a right arm. And a right arm. He already has a right arm. Alright, that's fine. Whoa, dude. Shooting up right here. You need something on your right arm.
Yourself, how high were they when they built this place?
That's a good question.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Okay.
Give him a right arm.
Thanks to the hard work of our
that looks
overboss,
lame.
I'm happy to report that the Safari Zone is no longer a death trap. All those crazy
that's a right leg, not a right arm.
have been taken care of.
Okay.
The overboss has left the pack in
Well, maybe
charge
he
out
needs
there.
Where'd the other dude go?
Thrilled to have their own cages now.
You need a right leg,
Let's
don't you?
trade some things.
All right.
Come here, sideburns.
The whole goddamn park is ours. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that's what you need. Good luck with that. Alright, and then there's this gear vendor right here, which is basically like the general goods merchant, but the Raider version. I got some crap in here for sale. And then there's my arena. It's an octagon. Looky there. Ha yeah. And it looks like my cages are all full. I've captured some dudes and some monsters. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Oh, yeah. Alright, so this is just a little baby arena. See, it's like 8-sided. But see, you can use the cement pieces to make this really cool 8-sided structure. And it's not like now. I built an arena at Starlight Drive-In. If you watch my Starlight Drive-In tour of my Fiona playthrough, my first playthrough of Fallout 4, there's some videos where I give a tour of Starlight Drive-In, and then I also have some videos where we do like robots versus Deathclaws or something like that. I got some videos. But she built a big square arena that has like traps and stuff in it, and all kinds, you know, like the spinning, you know, saw blades and, you know, all these different things going on. She's got that all hooked up out at Starlight Drive-In. So this is just a little baby arena, but I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what would happen if I put up a little 8-sided thing here. I've got it all wired up. Hey, Gage. And I've got boxes around it. See, like, so you could sit here. There's a VIP box. Nice cushy chairs. Some Nuka-Cola. You can watch it through right there. And then we got this little... These are the cheaper seats, I guess. You can watch it there. Alright, now I've built a rad scorpion cage only because that was all I had the resources for. The different cages require different baits to bait different creatures. So, you know, for whatever reasons, I think we were talking earlier about the raiders eating the food that I put in storage, but I didn't have any meat in my workshop other than the meat required to make the Red Scorpion cage. But I was able to make a gunner cage, and I was able to make a raider cage. So we have a gunner and a raider and a Red Scorpion all captured. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Alright, okay, yeah, so then I made this like double-decker section here with airplane seats. So you can sit here and watch it. And then I made this little ramp up here so that I could go up and show you guys from the top view. This is probably where I would want to watch it from, is right here. So, hang on, I'm going to put a railing. I'm going to put a railing up so I don't fall off. Safety first. Even with raiders. Gotta put some railings up here. Put a railing right here too. There we go, because we wouldn't want to accidentally fall off and break our necks. There we go. And there we go. We gotta put this one on. Yeah, alright. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Alright, so. But how I've got this wired. Oh. You guys are chatting away. I'm sorry. Let me check the chat room real quick. Let's see here. Sorry, let me catch up. I'm sorry, you guys are chatting and I'm busy going on about my, getting all excited about my arena here. Transfuse says I have a gal character I made named Kit Keller and she's level 85. Nice. What's her faction and her build? Alright, just like Viking saying Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat killing spree. You're right, Transfuse says, let's get ready to rumble. Yeah. Alright. But here's what happens. I have set it up here so I can flip this switch. I probably should have wired the switch to be up there if that's where I'm going to sit to watch it. But for right now, I've got it wired right here. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to flip that switch. And then that's going to turn off power for a second and turn power back on. Now, I have a door right here that can go in and out of the arena. But for now, it's blocked over with wood so nobody can get back out again. Alright, so we will flip. Oh, Gage is ready to go. Look at Gage. Gage is like right there. He's ready. Alright, so we're going to flip this switch. And flip it back on again. Yeah! Oh, shit. My turrets are getting in on it. Kate says, hell of a good time. Heck yeah. Oh, that was fun. It was over too quickly, but it was fun. Fun while it lasted. Nice. I like it. Oh, that was fun. So what I can do here is if I can get some more stuff to build other cages, I can interchange these cages. See, all I gotta do is pick it up and move it. And I can put the medium-sized cages here. You know, so any other cages I want to build, I can do different animals if I wanted to. Now, if I want to reset the cage, I can repair it. So let's do that. Let's repair the raider cage, and let's repair the gunner cage. And so long as it's powered up, the next time I come back to Nuka-World, it should be reset. Should we do another rad scorpion? Let me see if there's other things I can build. Like I said, I didn't have the resources to build everything. Alright, so small cages. We've got cats, dogs, mole rats, mutant hounds. I could build a mole rat cage, but that would be kind of boring. And then for the medium cages, we have feral ghoul cage. Oh, feral ghoul cage. I need to get some mongrel dog meat. Gunner cage, insect cage, raider cage, super mutant cage. And then for the big ones, Brahmin, Deathclaw. Okay, I'm going to need Yaogwai meat for that. Mirelurk and Rad Scorpion. Oh, we could do a Mirelurk cage. You want to do that? What the heck? Oh, okay. I just want to move it. Oh, I can only... Oh, I can't move it until I repair it? That ain't right. So what do I need? I need stingwing meat to repair this. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we can't do that right now. See, if they open that door, they're just gonna get that. But if I want to get out, I can just do this. See, there we go. And that's if I want to, you know, get in and out myself or put another cage there or something like that, you know. Gerald says, can Rose fight in the arena? Probably. Yeah, I mean, I could have just jumped down there and fought with everybody. But what the heck, you know, if you watch my live streams, you'll already see me fighting Alpha Deathclaws and Giant Yaogwai and everything else, so you've probably already seen me whack everything in the wasteland at this point. Alright, so that's my arena that I built after my Monday live stream. That's what I was doing. I need to put some chairs up here, though. Put something up here. Let's see. Gotta put some decorations for the overboss. What kind of couch shall we put up here? A nice big comfy couch. There we go. That is the shittest couch. That's such a white trash couch. I love it. That's a porch couch, if ever I saw one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Alright, that's good. That's good. Alright, now I'll show you what else I was working on here. Okay, so I worked on the arena. I worked on this little shopping area here. But I also built the Love Shack. Now, this was a fallen tree that I could scrap when I'm in workshop mode. See, I could scrap that tree right there, a fallen tree. But I didn't want to. You know, I was just talking a little bit ago about how I like to incorporate pieces of the landscape into the things that I build. So I wanted to build something with this fallen tree. And this is what I built. And I'm calling it the Love Shack. And Gage is ready to go. He's ready to enjoy the show. Oh man, Gage, you are too much. All right, hey, we're here anyway. We just got romanced, so how about it? Time to try this place out. I just finally got the third Affinity dialogue with Gage and managed to romance him. Of course, for those of you who were watching at the time, you know that he actually declined my romance offer. But I reloaded and tried again. So there we go. I totally did not build that with the thought that I would be using it with Gage after we got romanced. I just built it. But hey, it works. Let's see here. Oh man, it's getting away from me. The chat room. Let me check up. LSX says hi. Hello. Yeah, the box seats. LSX says, why no mods? I just don't use them. I've explained it many times in other live streams, so for those of you who've heard me say this many times before, but I'll say it again for our new viewers. I play on PS4, and PS4 didn't have mods until recently. And so I just got in the habit of playing the games as they were, and I never got into the modding thing, and now that modding is available, I still haven't gotten into it because I'm still working on achievements, and the way that it works is that if you're using mods, I'd heard that you cannot get achievements. And I still want to get achievements, and I didn't want to have to, I don't have the time to get into reading the documentation and worrying about my game crashing and worrying about conflicts and messing about with a bunch of stuff. And also, I like the game the way it is. Now, there are some things, I say this frequently in my live streams for anyone who's watched me before. I will often say, you know what would be a cool mod? You know, and I'll have some kind of crazy idea. For instance, I thought it would be a cool mod if you could get a syringer rifle and make a modified syringer ammo that was full of the FEV serum that was used to cure Virgil. If Virgil could make more of that serum and you could shoot all the mutants, and when you shoot the mutants, it would turn them into settlers. That would be a fucking awesome mod, right? And to me, that makes sense within the context, you know, of the game itself and how things work in Fallout. You know, stuff like that would be of interest to me, but I just don't have the time to get into it. I have very limited amount of time to play video games as it is. So when I am playing games, I'm usually streaming, so you guys can share that experience with me. When I'm not streaming, I'm usually not playing any games. Now, there was an exception made, like I said, Monday night after my live stream. I continued working on this place and building it up and building the arena and working on the Love Shack and all that kind of stuff. But usually I will do that sort of thing while I'm live streaming because I usually don't have any other time to play and mess about. And I've heard a lot of horror stories from people who've had their games get glitched or have their save files get corrupted or whatever when they're using mods, and I just don't want to get into all that right now. So that is why I'm not using mods. Brett says, I love you, Jewel. I love you too, Brett. Transfuse says, I don't use mods either. Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to get into it. I mean, I can see the appeal, and they sound like a lot of fun. We were talking about that earlier during this live stream, but right now, not my thing. Alright, so there is the Nuka-World Red Rocket Station. And I think I am going to call this a stream. Oop, wrong button. There we go. There I am. Let's get the sun on my face. I guess I need to run around to the other side. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. Oh, you guys, for real. You have to see my glorious Nuka-World shitter. Oh my god, I can't believe I left this off the tour. Romaxis, are you still there? Dude, you know how much that Rose loves to build a shitter. I have very creative toilets in my settlements, and I think this is the most creative toilet I've ever built. Alright, so for Nuka-World, for this raider settlement, we've used the park maps, which is a piece that comes from the Nuka-World add-on. It's a workshop element. I've filled it in with cement along the back. Got the enter sign in the front. And what I have done here is it's all fun and games. It's a fun and games shitter. Oh, I don't need that candy sign. That's not supposed to be there. Let's store that. Yes. Okay. So here's Nuka Games. And you can aim, right? You can aim right here. You can aim at Rocket Girl. You can aim through the hoop, whatever. And then over here we've got this guy, and he's going, hey, you know what you need to do? You need to fill up the cups. So see if you can aim. And we have all these different little containers that you can aim at. And there you go. So I have turned the Nuka-World shitter into a carnival game. What do you think of that? There you go. That is my magnificent Nuka-World outhouse. Transfuse says, lol. Cool stream. See you next time. Alright, thanks, Transfuse. Gerald's lolling. Alright, well, thanks you guys for being here with me. Hope you had fun. You know what to do. Leave a like. Subscribe. Tell your friends. You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Patreon, and my own website. Hope to see you next time. I will continue streaming Fallout 4 tomorrow and for the rest of the week. I will keep doing Fallout 4. Try it Tuesday. Next week will be Unravel, a game that I know nothing about other than it looks really interesting. And Friday, when Dishonored Death of the Outsider drops, I will start playing that. And I'm planning to play that through the whole weekend. I don't usually stream on Saturdays, but I will be streaming that because it drops on a Friday. So I'm thinking I'm going to play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then, of course, we'll have another try it Tuesday. So, hope to see you guys again. Take care of yourselves and have a good night. Bye!